Good morning, LBHT crew. Good morning, Road Nation. All right. We every day that passes, we are that much closer to the regular season. We are that much closer. We are off to a good start in the first preseason game. We'll see what we do this week. I don't know. There's some jobs that are on the line here. When everybody plays good, it makes it tough for the coaching staff to make their cuts. And I think this team is making it tough so far to finalize that roster, which is a good thing. You got teams that you got players that are hungry and want to improve themselves, right? And that'll pay dividends down the road.
Right.
You know? Coach says, nice shirt. Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
when older people see it outside, they stop for a second and be like, after, that's me. And I'm like,
I'm about to start, I'll start making my way back to the gym. That's going to be my shirt of choice. It also tells people, give him some space. Just
right.
give him some time. Don't rush him,
Don't judge.
Yeah. What do we got in here? We got King Lee. What up, King Lee?
That's good.
Salute to you. Michael Akins, salute. Good to see you. We got Dr. Kush showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Good morning. We got TC. Good morning. Showing love on both channels. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Devin Janelle. Konnichiwa. Showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Richard Lay.
Good morning.
Salute. Good morning. Indeed. Good morning to you. It is what it is. Biggie. Showing love on both channels. Biggie. We got Rainmaker.
Good morning.
Good morning. Showing love on both channels. Stretch. Also showing love on both channels.
Appreciate
salute.
You.
Black Dave. What up, Black Dave?
What's up?
Samuel Banks.
Good morning.
Showing love on both channels.
Appreciate
Joey.
You.
What up, Joey? Ravens will be hammering teams this season. Jose, Hendo are hammering all Ravens podcasters. Appreciate that. He's also showing love on both channels. Appreciate it. Noble forever. Salute. Good morning, everyone. Have an awesome day. Straight up. Go Ravens. Yes. 502 Hitman showing love on both channels. Good morning.
Salute.
Mr. Black Ice showing love on both channels.
My guy was good.
Noble, salute to you. You also showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Indeed. Molly Marr, salute. Showing love on both channels. We got I Be Saying in the house.
I Be Saying in the building.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Good to see you. Imani showing love on both channels. Good morning. We got Kwame. Good morning.
Good.
Michael Aiken showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Cam Dom, salute.
Good.
Salute. I Be Saying also showing love on both channels. Appreciate you. Vols for life. Salute.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Pat Summit for life.
Huh?
Pat Summit for life.
Oh.
That's my coach.
Yeah. She was great. Just Aloe showing love on both channels. Good morning. We got Med5442.
Good morning.
Morning from Laredo, Texas. All right. Salute to Laredo, Texas.
Shout out to y'all.
Through. I Be Saying says he needs that shirt.
Go over to Coach's channel. It's all Coach Evans.
Yep. Sip 2 Tally Films. You go over there and click the link to the store and you can get one. Static View, salute.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday to the best AM duo. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Salute.
Thank you. And look who's here.
Uh-oh.
It is Tracy. Good morning, Tracy. Good to see you. She's showing love on both channels. Appreciate you, Tracy. How you feeling today? Are you back to work today, or are you did you decide to take another day off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where did you go? I think you put it in the chat. I missed it. Where did you go for vacation? I hope you enjoyed it. That damn dub is here. As fellas, what up? Finally able to catch a live for once. Falele and Dunce Ball gonna have start voting Democrat by the trade deadline. Yes, that's the goal.
Yeah,
That's the
facts.
goal. You're gonna take that hat off. Says this is bad luck.
Mhm.
Kurt Hurd, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, good morning. Carmelo Moody, Grand Rising.
Appreciate you.
Showing love on both channels. Kurt also showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Reese's here. What's up, Reese?
Hey,
Good
good
morning.
morning.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, it's on Coach's Teespring. That's where you can get it. That's where you can get it. All right. So yes, appreciate the support.
Indeed.
GR, good morning. Good morning.
Grand Rising.
Sheree, good morning.
Hey, boo. Good
morning and good night.
Yeah, she about to get off work in about an hour.
Okay. All right. Yes. R.I.P. Juice. OJ Brigance passed away yesterday. Was he 50?
Something like that. He exceeded the goal because they only expected him to live a couple years, and I think he lived like 20
years,
something years past that.
Yeah,
tough
for
day
sure.
yesterday.
It's tough. You know, I didn't meet him, but I seen him up close because I did one of his marathons before does his annual marathon down down by the harbor, and you know, yeah, he was a fighter. And you know, it's that's jarring to see because now Chris Johnson got that,
Right.
you know, but I tell you what, if I'm Chris Johnson, people like OJ Brigance are inspiration because we keep fighting and they are, they're finding out more and more about this disease every day, literally every day. So, Chris Johnson, who knows, 20 years from now might be actually, he'll be a much different situation. They might find something to kind of reverse those effects a little bit because it seemingly comes out of nowhere. That's the scary part.
Yeah, and it doesn't make a difference your age, your background. You can be an athlete, you can be just sedentary at home. They know nothing about what causes it.
Well, they did link they're starting to see a connection. I don't say they linked it, but they're starting to see a connection. Head collisions could increase. They said, head collisions can increase it, so maybe it's a neural thing, maybe.
Or speed up the process.
Yeah, but even still, like, what I'm saying, like, some people are perfectly fine. So like there's more to it than that. They don't know for sure, but that is something that I only know that because I know Dan Lebitard and this other writer, they were saying how when Michael Strahan was talking to Chris Johnson, he should have asked him that question, like, do you think it's related to your football career? And people were like, oh, well, that's insensitive, this is and that. But Chris Johnson had posted that. He had posted that study on his on Twitter page or Instagram or whatever, like a while back, So they're like, look, it's just a follow-up question. It's just a question, And, listen, man, Strahan's a player, right? A former player.
Right.
It's tough. It's tough for him, and I think reporters, reporters always have a blind spot. It always cracks me up. Journalists, they're like, oh, well, yeah, you just got to ask the question. You're not trying to be sensitive, this is and that, or insensitive, but you're just trying to ask a question. Yeah, but if you had to ask one of your colleagues a question that hits home, you're not going to ask it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they'll try to say, that they'll try to be impartial and they're doing their job. No, you won't. Not if it's something that hits home to you.
Facts.
That doesn't hit home to you, so you don't see a problem with it.
Yeah. And I've always wondered when Chris Johnson was playing, like once they announced that he was in the process, I was always wondering about that tick that he had. When you watch him play, he always had that tick, and I was like,
he always had that though.
Yeah, but I'm just, did that play a factor in speeding it up or just?
Man, you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. He
'Cause I was
always had
always
he
wondering.
always had that tick. Yep. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's
Mm,
uh tactical precision. Good morning.
morning,
Good to see you, bro. See Iron Addict, salute.
morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be saying he lived a long time. I mean, he lived a long time, also died early, you know. Like it's
Facts.
but he lived a long time with something that they thought was you know,
Mm,
he didn't have a chance to live that long, but he
fact.
fought.
Didn't
That
he?
damn Dub says Lupus giving me more gray hair in my beard than I deserve. Why? All right, we're gonna circle back to Loop in a second. We're gonna circle back to Loop in a
Yeah.
second.
What's up, Terry? Loretta?
Um Top Tracy
Tracy?
says I was trying not to say Terry, you said Terry. Uh woke up feeling good this morning. That was my second vacation. It was shorter. My mom and I spent time together in state, and it was great bonding time. That's what's up. That's what's up. But
Right.
good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. My son is living his best life out in the Virgin Islands right now. Um, his best life. All right, he's been down. He's been out there for 3 weeks. By the time he gets back, it'll be a whole month. He learned how to swim and everything.
That's what's up,
Yeah. I gotta show you that video, man. He's a swimmer now.
bruh.
He's a swimmer.
Bruh.
Yeah.
He needs to know he's a manifester.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you about my oldest son, David. Okay, y'all seen Jacob on screen sometimes. My oldest son, David. Yes, he speaks things into existence, And when he was flying out there,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Dad, I'm gonna fly first class." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't think you're flying first class." He's like, "Yep, Grandma's got tickets for first class." And I'm like, "Maybe she got like business class or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
not first class." I was like, "All right, well, send me a picture." That boy sent me a picture. He's in first class.
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" He's like, "Grandma got us. Grandma got us tickets. Grandma's got us tickets for first class." So I called my mom. I was
Right.
like, "Hey, ma, I ain't never been in first class. What's up with that?"
Right.
Right. So she explained how flying out to St. Croix, like the planes are smaller,
Mm-hmm.
and because my dad, he's a bigger guy, like he doesn't have the space.
Mm-hmm.
They usually when they fly out there, they go first class or business class. And my
Mm-hmm.
son is really tall. He's taller than me. So she was like, she wanted him to be comfortable. So she got first class tickets. And I was like, huh, okay. All
Right.
right. See how it is. So
Yeah.
yeah. And
That's, bruh.
he's out there just living the life.
Oh, when I say always, when Jose told me this before, I didn't believe it. But when we saw Cody Rhodes,
Oh yeah.
he's the only person Cody Rhodes got up for. Like he
Yeah.
got up, gave him a hug and everything. And I'm like, all these people here in him? Yeah, he is a manifester.
We weren't even supposed to meet. We weren't even supposed to be in that line to meet Cody Rhodes.
Nope.
They had sold out the tickets to do autographs, sold everything out, and then B just checked again, by chance, and they opened up some more tickets. We got to stay in the shorter line, right? Because my son's autistic, so we were in that. Was it the ADA line? Is that what it was? Got the ADA passes. Hendo threw his charm on the lady there, so she gave us all passes because only one person supposed to get a pass with the person. They're like, she's like, no, the four of y'all can stay together. And got up there, and yeah, he was the only one. Like Cody Rhodes was real nice. He was signing autographs. He was high fiving people, shaking hands and whatnot. But David went to go shake his hand. He's like, "What's your name?" He's like, "I'm David." And he got up, gave David a big hug. He says, "Good to meet you, David." So that was great, man. That was great. But yes, he speaks things into existence. Tactical says, "Did y'all see the Eric Dickerson on All Smoke podcast? It was a few months back. No, I didn't see. What was he saying? I did not see that. Grandbabies get treated differently. I know. I know. Well, grandbabies and nieces and nephews, because all my brothers and sisters treat my kids like they spoil them. And it's crazy because B always gets on me. He says I spoil the kids, but what you see the stuff that he gives these kids,
and he complains all the time.
yeah,
They're so
yeah,
they're so spoiled, but I'm about to give him a PS5. Okay, B.
facts. Uncle Bernie said I can keep this. I'm like,
Right.
oh, okay, all right.
Right.
Yes, I be saying, your boy ain't going back to flying coach. That's what, right?
Ever.
Never again. Rainmaker says, I have an autistic son too. Okay, salute to you. Says, and
Shout
he
out.
also loves wrestling. Yeah. He also finished top 10 in GPA in high school. Hard work, though. Hard work, man. Hard work. Yeah, for sure. Like you gotta really get them on a routine. But once they get on a routine, they stick with it. But yeah, it's a lot of work. Man, salute to you, Rainmaker. Salute.
Indeed.
Yeah, Grands are pure love. Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
All right. Look, I didn't make no graphics, but we don't need no graphics. All right. I'm gonna ask y'all the question. You see, like, what did you put in your thumbnail? I put the 3 weapons that we have, the 3 deadly weapons at wide receivers. Okay, we got Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, and Jacoby Lane.
I put Tyler Loop.
Okay. All right, good. Those are 2 subjects that we need to discuss. Let's start with Tyler Loop because somebody put it in the chat. Tyler Loop. What is y'all obsession with Tyler Loop? I'm just curious. Like, I'm not even trying to defend a man like this, right? I'm not a Tyler Loop truther. I just like, I just feel like, we celebrate our heroes around here. Okay. He did get us all these nice things, but yes, I agree with the sentiment that he should have competition. I do agree with that. Right. But do y'all think he's the worst kicker in the league?
I don't think they think that. I think it's kind of like, okay, let's say through the cosmos, next season is the last season that Lamar's in Baltimore, right? And we go from Lamar to having Jeff Blake come back and be the quarterback, or Anthony Wright. It's not a knock on those 2. It's that we're used to a certain standard at a position. And when you come in early on, because if we remember, when Justin Tucker was a rookie and he came in, game 3, I think it was, he won versus New England. We had a problem beating New England. He came in, kicked the game-winning field goal. Then throughout the season, he did his thing. So we were used to perfection, so to speak, early on with Justin Tucker. This guy last year did us a disservice. Now, you kick for change. You always say the hashtag kick for change. But we don't know what would have happened after that, but it didn't give us an opportunity to make it to the playoffs. So his last kick of the season, he misses. His first kick of this season, misses again. So he just left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths because they're used to a guy who used to hold the NFL record and used to had the highest kicking percentage in NFL history. So we go from that to this dude, and you don't give him competition, and it's kind of like, what are we doing here?
Well, a couple of things. One, this season hasn't started yet. You're talking about preseason.
I'm just saying. Just first
I was saying because somebody put that in one of my comments, like, he started out the season bad. I'm like, the season hasn't started yet. It's practice still. But yes, okay. Everybody, it was the way the season ended. But he didn't do that bad during the season. He missed 4 field goals. I looked it up. He missed 4 field goals. All right. The best kicker in the league that Ferris was talking about yesterday. Now I think he's had a few more attempts, but he's missed like 6 field goals.
He did.
All right. The Super Bowl champion kicker, he's missed 7 field goals. Like, it ain't the end of the world. What's going on? And I like to use this word because Kyle Hamilton really got y'all upset when you used it. You're spoiled. We're spoiled with kickers, right? Because why are we here with Tyler Loop to begin with? Justin Tucker he turned bad. We literally talked about he Justin Tucker was worse the year before. He was worse, which
Mm-hmm.
is why we well before the end of the season we were like,
Should he go?
buddy got to go. It's time to hang it up,
Mm-hmm.
right? Missed 2 field goals and an extra point in one single game. Your boy Tucker did that.
Yes.
Okay, like he was bad, and I see some of y'all saying, "Oh, bring him back for what?
No.
For what? No."
Not to defend him. Not to defend him. But Justin Tucker was missing field goals over 50 yards. Tyler Loop seems to struggle under 50 yards. In a era where kickers are routinely kicking 60-yard field goals with room to spare, for him to be 49 yards and under, it's a problem. Because we're spoiled. It's a problem because we're spoiled.
Well,
You know what I mean?
hold on. He only missed 1 field goal last year under 50 yards. He was 10 for 10, 20 to 29 yards, 11 for 11, 30 to 39 yards, 40, I'm sorry, 8 for 9, 40 to 49 yards. Now 50 plus yards, and this is what it is. And I get it. 50 plus yards, he was 1 for 4, right?
Yes.
Like when we go from Justin Tucker, who 55 yards is like an extra point, to Tyler Loop, where it's a little shaky. You get, you're like, man, what's going on? But we said this a while back, and people don't remember. I can't remember what game it was. Kicker, it wasn't a Ravens game, but kicker missed a field goal. It's like a 55-yard field goal, and I remember y'all saying, "Yo, that kicker sucks. The kicker sucks," and we were like, 50-plus yard field goals aren't easy to make in the NFL. It's only because we have Justin Tucker you think that's automatic. It's not automatic, right? And now we're amongst the common folks again. All right, we're amongst the common folks, and you guys are like, ugh. What's this like? Well, I don't like this. I'm just saying, I don't think he's the worst. Like, I had no problem with competition. He's young.
Not the worst.
Yeah, but I don't think he's the worst. But I just don't know who y'all think we're going to get in here that's going to be Justin Tucker part 2.
Right. And yeah, like you said, 8 for 9, 40 to 49 yards. But it was those 35-yarders where they barely made it through the uprights. Like, there were plenty of games where we're like, damn, he missed it. And they're like, it's good. And we're like, oh, okay. Like, it's the optics of bringing some competition. And then if you watch other NFL teams, nowadays, I'm going to cut one till I find one. So teams are just cycling through kickers, and they're like, we've given this guy a chance, even though he's only played for 1 year. It just seems like he's played longer, but we're spoiled at kicker.
Yeah,
we've been spoiled. 100%. We've been spoiled for over a decade at kicker, and now, like you said, we back downtown on the streets with the cardboard, looking for a kicker. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying the kicker for the Seahawks missed more field goals, and that's not a problem. You know why? They didn't put him in position to where they needed him to win the game. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right? I think it's an optics thing with Tyler Loop because he missed that game-winning field goal. You have it in your head. We all have it on our head that he's not the guy. Right. We could replace Tyler Loop. This is what I suspect. If we brought another kicker and that kicker won the job, that kicker could be worse than Tyler Loop, but we would think he's better. As long as we don't put that kicker in a position to miss a game-winning field goal, it'll be all good. Anything under 50 should be automatic. 50 plus is blessed. But that's what it was for Tyler Loop, and y'all saying he's a bum. Thank you, Ty. Thank you for the super chat.
Appreciate it. But you know what? You know what I really think it is, though? I don't think it's the missed field goals. I don't think it's the actual missed field goals per se. I think it's because the optics of what it brought about. Because we fought back in that Pittsburgh game and we ended up losing, Lamar took the brunt of the blame. And I think a lot of people are looking at that like, damn, Lamar had to go through all this scrutiny all offseason long about having a losing record, having a losing season and missing the playoffs because of a kick. So I think they're equating all that and putting all that on him because of what Lamar had to go through. I don't even think it's about the missed field goals, even though we've had better, but I think it's a little more psychological than just him missing.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. TC, man, appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Thank you.
Salute.
Now, okay, X, you make a good point here. Jose, you're forgetting about his multiple flags on kickoffs too. That's not good. You're right. Got it. Yep. Gotta be real about that. Which is why I'm saying, like, yeah, there's no problem with bringing in competition. There's no problem with that. But multiple, like, how many was it? 2? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to see that ever, but I'm just saying it's look, you're not wrong. Y'all not wrong by saying bringing competition, but I just think we're going a little overboard. Like, he's not a bum. He's not the worst in the league. TC, thank you again for a super chat, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey, Afia, what's good? Good morning. Good to see you. Curve Deception, what's good? Says, yeah, the kickoffs were a problem. Yep. Okay. All right. We were calling him. Wait, he said we're calling him a bum because he missed it under 50. I just showed you the stats. He only missed 1 field goal under 50.
Right.
Only one.
And he was a rookie. Let's give him some grace. He's a rookie. We'll see what happens this year. And most importantly, to Jose's point, and we've said this before, we shouldn't be relying on the kicker to win us games.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, right? I'm not here. I'm not putting y'all in my book because you called Tyler Luke a bum, right? I'm not doing that. Shout out to Sutton, right?
Yeah.
But
I'm not in that book no more.
I'm just saying, you're not the book.
Yeah, they saw the video and was like, "Oh, it wasn't a trash piece," because it wasn't.
No. That was a good video. Y'all need to check that out. The video Hendo did on Rashad Bateman. Yeah, no, he did right by him. Stu Wop, salute. Hot boy, what's good? EDC is experimenting again with kicker. Like, no, he's not experimenting. Like, he got a kicker. The kicker did solid, and he's just like, all right, man, we'll just keep him.
I mean, what's your boy? What was the punishment?
Yes, coach. Please go score touchdowns. Facts. We've been playing for field goals. That's the whole problem. That's the whole problem with John Harbaugh, right? It was, instead of trying to execute and finish plays, it's, man, we get in the field goal range. We come away some points here, and we'll live with that. Right. But no, we're trying to get 7 points, not 3 points. That's the difference.
Yeah, and for 3 years, we gave Jordan Stout grace because in the clutches of moments, your boy would shank a 27-yarder. And for 3 years, we just was like, give him some time, and he became a Pro Bowler. He became a Pro Bowler in his 4th season. So,
and then we said, we don't want to pay him. We don't want to pay him. Okay. He actually Stott did really good last year. He did really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was too late. It's too late. Oh, Ty said he came in late, so he missed the stats. Yeah. He missed 1 field goal between 40 and 49 yards.
He was 8 for 9.
8 for 9. Yep. 8 for 9.
And Mentor ain't concerned. Jesse ain't concerned. Should we be?
Now, I mean, again, he can't do the same thing last year. He can't miss these clutch field goals. But he's not gonna go perfect throughout the year. He is gonna miss a field goal here and there, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm asking y'all: is 4 missed field goals? Is that bad? Like, is that unacceptable to y'all? Because I don't think you could find any of these other top kickers that miss less than that. Yeah, yes, he's got to clean up the kickoffs, and when we put you in a situation to make the game-winning kick, you gotta do it. You gotta come through. YT on YT, what's good? Says, yo, good morning, fellas. Been a minute, but I'm back. Welcome back, YT.
Appreciate you.
Welcome back. We shouldn't rely on him, but we shouldn't lose a game because of him. I agree. You have one job. You have one job. You got to do it.
100%. But we didn't lose that Pittsburgh game because of him. We lost because of the defense.
Right.
Twice.
That's all I'm saying. I see a lot of finger pointing going on other than defense throughout the years, which is why me and B came up with the hashtag defund the defense, right? That's where all the money is. We put all the money, all the investment. But when they don't play big in big moments, we forget about them because we gave up touchdowns real quick to old man Rodgers in that game.
Best game of the season.
Right. And I didn't hear a word about that. That was probably the worst I've ever seen the defense play in Baltimore. The worst. All I'm saying is, if this were the old Ravens and that kicker missed the field goal, we would not be talking about the kicker. As bad as that defense played, we would not be talking about him. We'd be talking about giving up touchdowns, not getting tackles. We would be our hairs would be on fire if that Ray Lewis led team, Ray Lewis and Ed Reed led team gave up touchdowns like that.
Right.
If they did that to Aaron Rodgers in his prime, we would lose our minds. We would lose our minds. We'd be like, that ain't supposed to happen here. Aaron Rodgers could do that to everybody else, but not us. Right? We gonna blame it on a rookie kicker. Man, listen. Defense better step up. They better step up. And I think they will. But that's it. That's it. There's no more excuses. They have to play. They can't just play well, Hendo. They have to come through in clutch moments. Right?
Yeah. Because you can't keep justifying pouring $100 million contracts into a side of the ball that doesn't show its best. Now, yes, they hold teams to an average of about 17 points per game in the playoffs, but they don't produce turnovers. They don't get critical stops. And that's what those $100 million players are supposed to be for. It's not for the 17 points. It's supposed to be for the spectacular plays and being at your best when your best is needed. Like Jesse Miller keeps saying that, which I'm really excited for, but we haven't seen them at their best. But when it comes time to get paid and when it comes time for the recognition, they're always getting that. Until it comes playoff time, then it's somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
Except Mark Andrews, because that was
I blame I blame Mark Andrews. Yes. I blame more the defense for losing that game than Luke. Facts. Yes. I know we sound like Mark Andrews haters, but when you've never scored a touchdown in the playoffs, yeah, bro, it's time to wake up.
And all you do is drop the ball. All you do is drop the ball and turn it over.
You're supposed to be one of the ones that rises above it, right? Lamar can't be the only person trying to rise above everybody else. Somebody has to step up. Somebody has to step up. And it doesn't matter what happened before that. Get that 2-point conversion. Pray that the defense, keeps the Bills from scoring. Maybe you can get the ball back, and then show out from there. You know what I'm saying? Like do something. But Mark, don't drop the ball and then run away from accountability. That was probably his worst moment as a Raven as well.
Redemption season, though.
Yeah. Noble Forever says, I want to see how Starks does in this defense. He's off to a good start. He's off to a good start. I think he's going to play really well. I have high expectations for these players in this defense.
Yes.
I blame Kyle Hamilton, Marlon, and Roquan. I do. And Zach Orr. What up, Brock? I don't give a damn about a kicker if we're up 26-10. Right.
Thanks.
Right.
And the defense is being the defense, so we shouldn't have any worries.
Like, don't expect game-winning field goals to be automatic from 55 yards out. Right? That is not. YT's hot take. Jack will replace Likely's production and possibly even become Lamar's safety blanket.
Okay.
Possibly.
I can see that.
Well, that brings up the second question. All right. You look at my thumbnail. I see 3 weapons on my thumbnail. Does Lamar finally have
Coach
legit weapons? Right?
Yeah.
Enjoy using
facts.
Haters. Does Lamar have legit weapons now? Who the hell's at my door? You hear that? Y'all hear that
It's
little
crazy.
jingle?
It might be the trash man.
No, Abel's out there doing something.
No.
I don't know, checking the mail or something. Yeah, Mahomes and Brady have plenty of turnovers in the playoffs, but their teams pick them up. Yeah, just Allo. Right.
Facts.
Right.
Even in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Because your boy Mahomes had an inexplicable turnover.
This is right, man. Steelers kicker Chris Boswell is supposed to be one of the best kickers in the league. People forget he missed an extra point right before Luke missed his field goal.
This is true.
We did forget.
Yeah, we did.
Yep. Yeah. So I got a lot of stuff going on. I know. Speaking of, now that we have 175 people watching us, salute to y'all.
Yeah.
Hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Some of y'all are just making your way back since football season is back. We have a pick'em league going on. It's on the website, LBHTShow.com or members.lbhtshow.com. Coach, since you're here, you got an email last night. The link takes you right to the homepage, but just go into your profile. Go into your profile, and you're designated as a partner creator. So when people are looking at the leaderboard, all the content creators, myself, B, Rare Host, Hendo's on there, Chris is joking, Coach Evan, Sutton. Go into your profile, and you can put all of your links in the profile and your latest video. You can upload it in there, or put the link for it in there. So when people click on your profile, all your information is there. So I designated a few content creators. Tay got it. If you're in here, I designated you because I know you got a YouTube channel as well. There's a few other people. Just be on the lookout for an email. If you see an email, that first email, it'll take you straight to the homepage. But just go into the member dashboard, go into your profile, and you'll see that you can add your links in there. All right. If there's other content creators out there that feel like they should be designated, I didn't designate you as a content creator. Just message me, shoot an email or something like that. Now listen, pending review, okay? Pending review. If you have a YouTube channel, you have 2 videos from 2 years ago, that doesn't count. All right. That doesn't count. All right. But if you're actively making videos, this is a way to kind of help you get a little exposure. Yes, hit me up if I didn't see you on it. I just help the people that I know are content creators and actively making videos. Ellis, if you're in here as well, I sent you. I designated you as a content creator as well because Ellis makes some dope music.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, and Urban, of course. Y'all know about Urban.
Oh yeah. Yes. And for the people that were asking, T-shirt.
No OnlyFans creators.
The T-shirt, Coach Evans.
Yes. Teespring. Yes.
And also, depending upon how I feel when we get out of here, if I feel like finishing this video up, I got something special planned, and it has something to do with the meet and greet. So you want to be on the lookout for that.
I might need that information before you put it out. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We gotta make sure that the meet and greet is happening. I guess it is happening.
It's happening, but this is bigger than the meet and greet. Like, this is gonna be something, and we talked about it kind of sort of yesterday, with the thief. And
is that the idea that B was trying to steal from you?
With the thief. So what's gonna happen is I'm unveiling something, and as a whole, B is unveiling something, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna be used for something a little bit more than just a token. It's gonna get you perks, and it's gonna get you access to certain things in the future. So if I finish that video, be on the lookout.
Okay. All right. Lila Bella with 10 jewels. Appreciate you. 10 jewels hiding. I think that brings up some animation on YouTube.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, don't worry. When we get the new setup, you'll be able to see all that stuff pop up on the screen. I think. Brother Jared Green, good
What's up?
morning. Good morning.
Appreciate you.
Salute to you. I'm
Southern
not sure if you
Ballers.
signed up for the
Southern Ballers. Jared Green.
Southern Baller.
Southern Ballers.
Yes, Jared, I didn't see you. And thank you, Coach, for the 10 jewels. Appreciate that. I didn't
Sweet.
see you if you signed up for the Pick'em League, but if you did and I didn't designate you as a creator, just let me know. All right. Yes. Yeah, open invite. Yes, open invite. I guess we are going to do another meet and greet. We've talked about it. Coach has been making a strong push for it as well. We got to get the ladies involved much earlier, and it'll happen. It'll happen with a lot less stress on our end.
Okay,
you got the email. Okay, cool, Ellis. Yeah, like so, the link sends you to the homepage of the website. I meant to link it right to your profile, but just go into your profile and then you can set up everything there. All right. Yeah. So yes, so look, y'all sign up. You're competing against content creators. You'll get to see how we do throughout the season. You get to see where we rank, all that stuff. So and it's growing. There's gonna be more people signing up. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's free. It's free. And B said too. B making a lot of executive decisions without me
consulting you,
without talking to me about it. But he said it. He said it live on air last week. If we get to 200 people signed up, there will be a prize guaranteed.
Damn, I'm gonna win this time.
Yeah. Thank you, Ty. Says the website is clean. Appreciate that.
And it ain't even done.
It's not even done.
It's not even done.
It's not even done. It might be like, I don't know, 40% done. We we got a lot of stuff that we're working on. So, and of course, Hendo dropping the gems for y'all. All right. And if you want to see even more, and I know y'all do because you ask them all the time, all right, patreon.com/ROUG is how you do it. Okay.
Yeah. And you get to request video. You get one video request per month.
Yep.
Per month.
Word, Ty. Word. Yep.
Word, son.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So the Pick'em League, I put a lot of work into that. And you guys can see it. Also, there's another tab on there, NFL Live Wire. They'll give you up to the minute news across the NFL. And if you pick your favorite team, there's a filter you can filter out your favorite team's news.
Yeah.
So that's on there. But that's not the main project. That's not the main project. Okay. This took up a lot of time, but the main project, y'all see. I can't say anything. It's top secret, but
and the second project as well, that's going to be adjacent to this. Yes. Yeah. A lot of things coming your way, boss.
Yeah. Cousin Davon, salute. What's good, man? Good to see
you. What's good?
Good to see you. DDSQ, salute. Yes. The Ravens Trucker says the Stover to Tucker transition has his fan base spoiled. Yeah, I get it. Totally get it. Like we're used to seeing excellence there at special teams. But what about everything else? Like how about here's the thing. Justin Tucker was great. One of the greatest kickers of all time. Right? Tyler Loop ain't that. Okay. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, two of the greatest players at the position of all time. Our defense, greatest defense of all time. When these guys leave, the people coming in after that aren't that. Right now, we have one of the greatest QBs of all time. So we need to lean into that. Yeah. Right? Don't worry about a kicker. Okay? Don't worry about the kicker. We have one of the greatest QBs of all time, and we need to make sure he has everything he needs to put us in a position to win. Okay? Right. He's going to get us the wins, not the kicker. And truth be told, not the defense. Like the defense is going to complement our generational quarterback, but we are not putting it on the defense at the end of the day. We have all these nice shiny pieces. We got a defensive minded head coach. The defense is going to look better. But when it comes down to it, we are not putting it on the defense to win. That's just the reality.
Yeah, I mean, because even in the Super Bowl, the complexity of that would have changed greatly if Sam Darnold would have hit Jackson Smith and Jigba on that potential 80-yard touchdown. So if the offense would have did what it did, we wouldn't have had such a close game going into the half. Like, things could be different. So if Lamar and his offense can get rolling, we're not gonna need Tyler Loop and put as much pressure on him as we need to. And like you said, we're spoiled. Ty said it. Yeah, leave him alone. Change is hard. But we've seen this before. We've gone from greatness to try to replicate greatness and didn't do it. Like, yeah, you said Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. We tried that before with Arthur Brown and Matt Elam. Didn't work out. You know what I mean? But then we retooled and came back. Now we got Roquan and Kyle Hamilton. So you try until you get it right.
Okay, Queendom Come doesn't agree with us. What's up, Queen?
Hey,
Says we need to worry about the kicker. Guaranteed he will make or break at least 2 games for us this season. Well, with our schedule, at least the first half is pretty favorable. If it's coming down to a kick, then we're not where we're supposed to be. I'll say that. We're not quite where we're supposed to be. Either the offense isn't on par like it should be, or the defense isn't doing what they're supposed to do. Yeah. I mean, look, you're always going to have close games. Like that's going to happen. And yes, I'm not saying Tyler Lupus has to go out there and do his job. He has to do his job. You're absolutely right. If it comes down to a kick, especially if it's within his range, he has to make it. And if he chokes, then he's gone. He's gone. No problem. Right. He's just he's a kicker. If you don't do your job, you're out of here. Right? Mm. Simple as that. But all I'm saying is, he doesn't have to be the headline when he misses a field goal in practice. Like I don't care. Right? I don't care. Give him some competition. If the competition is better, then let that guy stay. But I just like I said, he can make or break a game. Mm-hmm. He cannot make or break the season. He cannot do that. And yes, he did miss the game-winning field goal that sent us that kept us out the playoffs, but he is not the reason we were not in the playoffs. We're overlooking the whole train wreck leading up to that final game. We were already tired by that point. We didn't even want to see that debacle going into that season because the season should have already been over by that point. Yeah. Right? Like, we were all like, I guess one more week. Didn't we say that?
Yeah.
We like, all right, one more week. Here we go. Right? It was a disaster. So that's not on Tyler Loop. So if it's coming down to a kicker saving our season, it was a really bad year.
And I get what you're saying. He could. It's quite possible, especially early on with the offense getting acclimated to a brand new system. While they get up to speed, if he costs us 2 games, it can cost us playoff seeding. It can happen, but hopefully we won't have to do that because the schedule is pretty nice for us. It's set up nicely. Up until I think week 8 when we play Buffalo. So by the time we go to Buffalo, I'm saying we possibly undefeated. Maybe one loss. Maybe the jet lag going to Brazil. Maybe there's a problem with the Cowboys. Outside of that, everything is set up. So even if Loop is not the guy we think that he is, it shouldn't wreck our whole season. Like, it shouldn't stop us from ultimately making it back to the playoffs, winning the division, getting possibly to the Super Bowl. So, it's the Loop saga. The Loop conversations to me is done. Like, it is what it is. Like you said, if he doesn't live up to it, cut him. There are guys out there waiting for a job.
Facts. And I agree with you, Queen. Like we want to have a good kicker. You don't want to have a bum.
Facts.
I'm just saying if all I'm saying is if we're doing what we're supposed to do, offense and defense, we're not talking about the kicker. We're not talking about the kicker. Queen, you just came in here. I think you just came in here. I'm not sure if you saw. I read the stats earlier. He missed 4 field goals for the season last year. the Super Bowl champions, their kicker missed 7 field goals. Right. And I bet you Seahawks fans can't even tell you what field goals he missed. Kobe, thank you for the super chat. Says we should only need an average kicker from 50 yards and in. Yes. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I agree with y'all that are questioning Tyler Loop and not having competition. I agree he should have competition. I agree with y'all when you say, hey, he can't do that again this year. 100%. He can't go out there in a game where we need him to make a 40-yard field goal and it's wide left. Can't happen. Cannot happen. If it's a 55-yard field goal, I'm sorry to tell y'all, Tucker ain't walking through that door. All right. And that's how the rest of the NFL is. If it's a 50+ yard field goal for the game, it's 50-50 whether that kicker is going to make it. And I don't care who you bring in here. Right? Like somebody mentioned earlier, we went from Stover to Tucker. Stover couldn't make 50+ yard field goals either. And Stover also didn't do kickoffs.
That is true.
Yeah, y'all forgot about that. Stover did not handle kickoffs. He had a weak leg, right? Inside of 50, he was automatic. Outside of 50, I don't know. Dwayne Hunter says, no matter how good our offense and defense is, we still need a good kicker. No, you don't. You need an average, above average kicker. You don't need a good kicker. You think, see, man, Harbaugh has traumatized y'all. Harbaugh has you thinking if the kicker can't make a 60-yard field goal kick with the game on the line, he's useless to us. He's useless. No, like you want a good kicker. It's always good to have a good kicker. You need an above average kicker.
Facts. But I ain't worried about no kicker. I don't remember no kicker. I got Jacoby Lane. I don't remember no kicker. Yeah. Just throw it up to Jacoby on 4th down. I don't know kicker.
FM football. FM Marcus says football is a game of inches. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was a reference to, but you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Was it in Tyler Loop when Joe Burrow lit up Kyle Hamilton and the Ravens defense on Thanksgiving? Well, we don't talk about those things. How many kickers are on the level of Stover and Tucker in the history of the NFL? Not many. Not many.
Spool fans.
When the Ravens go up 40-17 or 40-15, I'm sure they're going to try to hang 70 on and not just run the ball. Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. The back-to-back, he said he blew us going back to back and he missed a 43-yard field goal. Yeah, the 43-yard field goal is bad. He's got to make that. But listen, man, who was good last year? You know what I'm saying? Who was good? It's all about priority. I'm still waiting to see how this O-line going to shake out. I'm still waiting to see, do we have a center? Do we have a left guard? That's way more important than your kicker. That's way more important. And I know, now we're saying it, but I know last year when the season started and we're like, Falele starting, not a good idea. Voorhees, a late round drafted, often injured rookie who didn't play well the year before, starting, no competition. That's not a good idea. And people are like, no, it's fine. It's cool. Right? That's problematic. Our kicker, he could become problematic, but I don't think he'll be problematic. I don't think. Kobe, thank you for a super chat. Says need a good kicker only if coaches play conservatively. Facts. Mm-hmm. Facts. And we don't want that. We want touchdowns.
Facts.
Luke misses an extra point as the Ravens extend their lead to 34-9. That's what I want to see.
Right.
that
That's the
that's what
part
I
right
want to
there.
see. But like I said, if he doesn't do his job, get rid of him. No problem. We'll bring somebody else in, and I'm telling you, that person will be he'll be Luke too. He just won't. His name won't be Luke, and y'all won't. And then y'all won't talk about it anymore. All right. I like Jacoby Lane, but not on the train yet. Okay, this brings up the other question, right? Do we have three weapons at wide receiver? Does Lamar have the firepower that everybody has been saying we had when we had Des Bryant on the team? He's got all the weapons. When he's got Willie Snead on the team, when he's got Sammy Watkins and Deshaun Jackson, they're like, look at all these weapons. Look at all these weapons. No excuses, Lamar. Right? Like,
Right.
does he finally have weapons to where you can say, okay, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman going to bounce back. Jacoby Lane looks like he could be that guy. And of course, I mean, obviously we have Derrick Henry in the backfield. Can we finally look at it and say they put some weapons around Lamar?
Possibly. It looks like it, but once again, one preseason game against some backups. I think this week, especially, is going to give us a little more insight as to what this team is about. Because, spoiler from the video, Jesse Minter said that this joint practice session is going to be the most work that the starters are going to get, probably until week 1. So if they insert Surratt or Lane into the starting lineup, Tez Walker, then we're going to see if he has more weapons. Now, the way that it looks now, this is the most weapons that Lamar has had at his disposal, bar none. Even just from the practices, you can see a difference. Like you said, Willie Snead, Demarcus Robinson, Seth Roberts, all those guys. Like, these guys actually stand out and are making plays. And we've seen some guys make plays before, but it's translating onto the field into preseason. So for me, I don't know if it's the most weapons that he's had, but the way that it's trending, it may be the best collection of weapons, what they specialize in doing. So things may be a little bit different.
No, I'm with you. Possibly, right? And it's all projection up to this point. Zay Flowers, we expect Zay Flowers to be up there, right? Continue his ascent. We are hoping that Rashad Bateman can show us more. He's shown us flashes. He hasn't really shown us that he's that guy. We're hoping he could be that guy at number 2. And then, we're projecting a little bit on Jacoby Lane. It's well earned because he's earned that hype that he's built up. We are hoping that he can continue that in the regular season. So there's some unknowns there, right? There's only one like solid proven player, that's Zay Flowers, right? And of course, I mean, we already know what Derrick Henry is, but those are only like proven commodities we have. Everybody else, there is some optimism for sure, right? So yeah, Seth Roberts, Jamar Bridges, yeah,
Now, what I think outside of just this collection of weapons or so-called weapons is the offense. What I'm encouraged by is just even the vanilla offense that we put out there, the route concepts. We've had so many years of Greg Roman, and Todd Monken was an upgrade, but his route concepts and designs weren't the most sophisticated. Like, he still did some things that kind of made me question, like, yo, you got a bum offensive line. You are having these long developing plays down the field. It doesn't mesh together. And watching some of the things that Declan did, like, you could watch wide receivers go out and have a specific job, and it was to draw coverage. They may not have been even an option in that route, but it was to take coverage away from certain things. And I saw Surratt get wide open. So even if they aren't that guy, so to speak, the offensive coordinator is putting them in position to do a lot better. So I think the combination of these guys, their specific skill sets, and what the offensive coordinator is going to do collectively, this may be the best collection of talent that Lamar has had.
Yeah. Oh God, he went way back. Clarence Moore and Streeter,
Tommy Streeter, Miles Boykins.
Yeah, Miles Boykins was in the Lamar era. The other two, they preceded Lamar.
Yeah, Tommy Streeter,
X
you
said that
can't
he
trust him
wasn't
from the
impressed
U.
by Zion. You weren't impressed by Zion? I thought he played really well. I thought he played really well. He was a disruptor.
I just think he got tired towards the end of the game, like because they
Probably.
played him the entire game. It's hot. It's like the first action, and I think towards the end he got a little sluggish. And I think on the play that they scored, he missed the sack. Like he didn't have the push to get that sack, and a lot of people are blaming him for that. Like, man, it could have been a shutout, and they're putting that on him. I think that he played extremely well. Like we have high expectations for Zion. He's a second round pick.
Yeah, yeah. So you gonna get in trouble with Coach Ty, so Des Bryant, James
Going in the
Prochet,
book.
shout out to Coach.
Going in the book.
Look, there was a time where it was Hollywood Brown, Miles Boykin, Devin Duvernay, James Prochet, and it was look at all the weapons that Lamar has. Do we remember this? Do we remember this moment in time where look at all these weapons Lamar has? Look at how many wide receivers that was another thing that they're peddling. Nobody's drafted more wide receivers in the last 5 years than the Ravens have. He has all these wide receivers.
All right.
Well, which one of them do you want on your team? We got all these wide receivers. Which one of them would you trade a first round pick for to have on your team? Riddle me that.
Listen.
I need to make a Prochet book.
Listen, Jose. 2022. I would, for some reason, I will never forget this. 2022, when training camp ended and they started doing they started doing interviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they brought out consistently the leaders of the wide receiver room. And you know who was always standing at the podium? Rashad Bateman and James Prochet. No knock on either one of them. But those were the leaders of the wide receiver room. But Lamar had all the weapons.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want y'all to think about that. Think about his whole wide receiver room.
Right.
Consisted of. And they would say at the time, Lamar got everything he needed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammy Watkins. Seth Roberts. Deshaun Jackson. Like they really thought they was cooking. DeMarcus Robinson, like they thought they was cooking. Like he got all these weapons. They keep trying to surround him. Like you're not surrounding him with a lot. And Eric took some swings. He did take some first round picks and try to get that wide receiver. He took some later round picks as well. But he also himself came out and said, I'm not good at picking wide receivers, but I'm gonna keep doing it, which makes no sense to me. Yet still you have other teams just passing AJ Brown around.
I got a question. I think hands down, Zay Flowers is the best wide receiver that Lamar's had. Right? Everybody agree? Who's the second best?
Hollywood.
You might be right. Hollywood was out there on Saturday. He was out there. He's with Philly now.
Yeah.
Somebody said Jeremy Maclin. Did he play that rookie? Was he on the team that rookie year? John Brown was there.
Brown.
Crabtree, I think, was Crabtree on the team? I gotta look.
That might have been the year before. I think Maclin and Crabtree and all of them may have been the year before.
Okay. Yeah, Queen, you're probably right. Probably Hollywood.
But John Brown was on there.
Hollywood wasn't Brown either. Hollywood wasn't it wasn't bad. It wasn't Brown. Hollywood wasn't bad.
Nelson
Aguilar. But I mean, Zay Flowers and Hollywood Brown. 9 years in the league. Hollywood Brown's your second best.
What's up, Gunny? Right.
You know what I'm saying? You look at you. I'm just saying. Look around the league at some of these top quarterbacks and look who they've got to throw the ball to. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Drake May. What is he going? He's going into his third year, right? Drake May's going into his third year. He went from Stephon Diggs to AJ Brown.
Yeah. We did have Odell. Yes, we did. We sure did.
Yeah,
Crabtree was actually not bad for us. No, he wasn't
he
bad.
wasn't. He wasn't bad. But the
Yeah.
point, like, but even more, who's the third best wide receiver? That's the real debate. Who was the third best wide receiver that Lamar had on the team?
Yeah.
He gave us
It was Tyson Williams.
and wouldn't play him. D Hop.
D Hop. All right.
We forgot. How can we Chris Moore.
Right.
The yearly old head. We got
probably Snead. Yes, Snead was solid for us.
He
was solid. He just wasn't great. The whole receiver rule as a whole trash. Yeah, they were. Kobe says, remember, they wanted you to believe they couldn't get free agent wide receivers because of Lamar. Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
I remember.
But they would all work out with him during the offseason. Like, if I think that this quarterback is trash and I don't want to play with him, I'm not working out with him in the offseason because I don't think he's going to give me the work that I need. Like, it didn't make a lot of sense. And people tend to shy away from the fact that John Harbaugh told him, don't come to my team. I don't want you type guys. I don't want you type receivers on this team. They don't think about that, but it's always always the notion that Lamar people don't want to play with him because he can't throw.
Yeah, it was funny because who was it? Juju Smith-Schuster, because that's somebody that we were looking to pick up, and he didn't sign here, and he said it. He's like, no, love Lamar. It's the style of play, right? Basically saying it's coach. It's the coaching, and you know he was talking specifically about John Harbaugh because that's when John Harbaugh went on his Suge Knight rant. You know, if you want your wide receiver, in the video, if you care about your stat, don't come to Baltimore. That triggered him. Him. It was never about Lamar Jackson. It was always about John Harbaugh. Like, they know what it is with him.
Mm-hmm.
He can't handle strong personalities.
All right, coach. All right.
All right, coach. Have a great day, man.
Indeed.
Yeah, Juju overrated. Juju would have easily been number two for us. Easily.
Nobody want to play for the old ball coach.
Yeah, that's how bad it's been. Hey, 33 Lady Ram. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Juju has had a serviceable career. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How many
championship?
How many wide receivers that we listed can say that? I mean, well, for a few of them you can say that, but this not in Baltimore, right? D Hop is a Hall of Famer. Odell was great, just not here.
Not here. Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson was great at one point, just not here. Hollywood was good, and a Greg Roman offense wasn't the right fit. Yeah,
but that's part of the problem because as an offensive coordinator, you're supposed to make it fit around your players. But as we've seen in Buffalo and everywhere else Greg Roman's been, he only has one style of football. That's why his first year, everybody does great, and it starts to progressively get worse, and he moves on to the next team. Like, that's the one thing. That's the one problem I had with John Harbaugh. Even back with Flacco. Flacco was not a West Coast timing quarterback. He didn't work like that. But yet and still, they tried to fit him into a certain system. That's why every time you watch the Ravens game and we got down and we went into the 2-minute offense, that's why Joe Flacco succeeded. He flourished. He did well. And then we would go back to those timing patterns, and it didn't work out because your head coach refused to acquiesce to make systems that fit his players instead of making the players fit the system. And that's why Greg Roman's up there in New York right now, and they're about to fail Jackson Dart and all of them. So,
did he pick up Greg Roman?
Yeah, Greg Roman and Marty Mornhinweg, like they're consultants to Matt Nagy.
I listen.
You can't make this stuff up.
Listen, the Harbaughs are great friends. Like as people, if you're friends with them, like that, like you're friends for life. They will have your back for life.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Roman, I don't know how many times he's got to prove to you that he does not belong in the NFL. I don't know how many times he's got to prove it, but at least 98% of his career has been with the Harbaughs.
Right, and they just keep passing back and forth.
Yo, they're like, hey, you gotta go home now, but don't just we'll call you. Don't worry,
Right,
don't worry. You good, you good.
Yeah.
But okay. That's amazing. All right, we gotta get out of here, man. Well over an hour, man. Listen, y'all. This is not an hour show. This is not an hour show. All right, 45 minutes is what we agreed to. This was supposed to be a 15 and 20 minute show, right? When we first thought this up, we were like, quick 15, 20 minutes, right? Because we were trying to convince B to do it, and B was like, hell no.
Too early.
Then we said, all right, 30 minutes. And y'all were like, no, more. Then we said, okay, 45 minutes. We could do 45 minutes. Right. But it's been over an hour. So we're going to taper it back a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. But obviously we giving y'all the content. So don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. Did y'all see 77 going off at left guard? He's on fire. Yeah, we saw it. You know, good enough for Lamar though.
Right.
Retired Gunny, the salute says, I'm beginning to think some of Harbaugh's old coordinators had dirt on him because there's no other explanation for how some of them got or kept their jobs for as long as they did. That's the power of nepotism. You're seeing it. You're seeing it in 4K. You know, just more. Have a greater day, everyone. Appreciate you, 33 Lady Man. Appreciate you. Yeah. Salute to you. You have an awesome day. But yes, look, I dropped the link one more time for the Pick'em League. Members.lbhtshow.com. If you don't have an account, it takes 2 seconds. Check that box for the newsletter. The newsletter dropped yesterday. There's a question in there for the poll. We read those results on Wednesday's show. All right. So go ahead, check that out. Sign up. You'll see your favorite content creators in there as well. All right. And they'll have links to all this stuff in there. Farley definitely has dirt on Harbaugh. No, man, Harbaugh he's just stubborn.
He just wants to be proven right. I found him at 16. I groomed him. Now look at him. He's an all-pro. It's me.
I told y'all.
See, I'm the guy that y'all thought that I was.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We can keep talking about this for another hour easily. Yeah. But come back tomorrow, okay? Come back tomorrow and we'll discuss it some more. And then tomorrow night, me and Bronny will be on the LBHT show. And we also have the overtime show for our premium members. You can find that on our Patreon, patreon.com/LBHTShow. All right. So, but be on the lookout. Hendo got some news dropping later on, possibly.
If I can finish this video by lunchtime.
B might copy his video and put out his own video. We out of here. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you later.
Later.